Wisdom comes not from age, but from education and learning. I've never had anyone's approval, so I've learned to live without it. A thing is not necessarily true because a man dies for it. You have two choices, evolve or repeat. After your death, you will be what you were before your birth. Do not let the roles you play in life make you forget who you are. Life did not intend to make us perfect. Whoever is perfect belongs in a museum. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. The men of old breathed clear down to their heels. Those whose upper and lower ranks have the same desire are victorious. If you have the courage to begin, you have the courage to succeed. A petty thief is put in jail. A great brigand becomes a ruler of a nation. There's no clarity. There was never meant to be clarity. To shine your brightest light is to be who you truly are. The most wasted of all days is one without laughter. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist and right. Always stand up for truth, regardless of who steps on it. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. It's hard not to feel happy when you make someone smile. Having nothing to struggle against, they have nothing to struggle for. Irrational expectations are at the root of most human suffering. No amount of experimentation can ever prove me right. A single experiment can prove me wrong. Other people's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. Kendati batasantara kebebasan, dan ketidak pedulian terkadang saru. Men of this world all rejoice in others being like themselves and object to others not being like themselves. No one dies of fatal truths nowadays. There are too many antidotes. Too many people are too busy making a living to make a life. Our ability to adapt is amazing. Our ability to change isn't quite as spectacular. Our lives can't be measured by our final years. Of this, I am sure. Make the most of yourself, for that is all there is of you. When you treat your failures as lessons, you can never fail. You see me walking away. I see myself walking towards greatness. When anger rises, think of the consequences. How we spend our days is, of course, how we spend our lives. A kind gesture can reach a wound that only compassion can heal. You can't always be right, but you can be wrong a lot less. Sometimes the grass is greener. Sometimes it is sick. You've got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. Only one who devotes himself to a cause with his whole strength and soul can be a true master. For this reason, mastery demands all of a person. We need to be fit and ready for anything that might come our way. Thus the expert in battle moves the enemy and is not moved by him. Stop trying to create a new you around the same old people. When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. He who pursues fame at the risk of losing his self is not a scholar. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Man is no longer an artist. He has become a work of art. Money is better than poverty, if only for financial reasons. Only those people create history who doesn't live in the future. Just because it's taking time doesn't mean it's not happening. Always blow your own trumpet. Blowing someone else's is unhygienic. Yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or lose. To touch the soul of another human being is to walk on holy ground. We're going to aspire to break through and create our own reality. The only limits for tomorrow are the doubts we have today. Faith is a knowledge within the heart, beyond the reach of proof. Unthinking respect for authority is the greatest enemy of truth. To a mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. Death is unstoppable. One must face it as a fact of life. Better the comfort of a lie than the absurdity of the truth. Learn from who you were, appreciate who you've become, and carefully invest into who you want to be. Keep creating. The world yearns to celebrate your next masterpiece. Stop blaming outside circumstances for your inside chaos. Don't fear big. Fear mediocrity. Fear waste. Fear the lack of living to your fullest. Forget what hurts you, but never forget what it taught you. If my life is going to mean anything, I have to live it myself. It is only after the deepest darkness that the greatest joy can come. Knowledge of the enemy's dispositions can only be obtained from other men. One who is too insistent on his own views finds few to agree with him. Reason may be employed to support faith as well as to destroy it. It's not that I'm so smart. It's just that I stay with problems longer. Don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. When a wise man points at the moon, the imbecile examines the finger. I can't feel my tongue, but I know it's there because I'm talking. Life is a full circle, widening until it joins the circle motions of the infinite. The moon does not simply disappear when we are not looking at it. Victory is reserved for those who are willing to pay its price. When you say I and my too much, you lose the capacity to understand the we and our. The world is already full of critics. To stand out, be an encourager. Living never wore one, so much as the effort not to live. If you are neutral in situations of injustice, you have chosen the side of the oppressor. Science is organized knowledge. Wisdom is organized life. Slowly we became silent, and silence itself, if an enemy to friendship. A kingdom that has once been destroyed can never come again into being, nor can the dead ever be brought back to life. Keep your best wishes close to your heart and watch what happens. I speak gibberish to the civilized world, and it replies in kind. Life before death, strength before weakness, journey before destination. Don't stop when you are tired. Stop when you are done. We destroy in assumptions, but we do not build in possibilities. You are not the opinion of someone who doesn't know you. No crime is a means to an end. No crime can be rationalized. If your life is worth thinking about, it is worth writing about. Bloom as if you want to make the whole world beautiful. You know, the minute you stop thinking about it, it'll happen. If what one has to say is not better than silence, then one should keep silent. Hearing voices no one else can hear isn't a good sign, even in the wizarding world. To succeed in life, you need 3 things: a wishbone, a backbone, and a funny bone. Don't worry about the negative people may say about you. Learn from it and move on. I shall allow no man to belittle my soul by making me hate him. Stop leaving and you will arrive. Stop searching and you will see. Stop running away and you will be found. If you fight with all your might, there is a chance of life, whereas death is certain if you cling to your corner.